The church bells rang across the quiet town. Bella Moreno stood at the altar in her silk gown, her dark curls tumbling over her shoulders like a crown of defiance. I thought nothing could ruin this moment, until the heavy doors creaked open. There they were, her parents, wealthy, powerful, furious. And as their voices cut through the silence, one truth became clear. This wasn't just a wedding. It was a war, and I was the enemy. My name is Daniel Carter, and this is the story of how I married the woman everyone said I didn't deserve. It all began years before that chapel. I first saw Bella on a rainy afternoon in the campus library. I had ducked in to escape the storm, my jacket soaked through. She sat by the window, a book open in her hands, light pooling around her like something out of a dream. Bella Moreno, mid-20s, olive-toned skin, luminous brown eyes that carried both tenderness and fire. Born into marble halls and private jets, yet her laughter was too unguarded, too free for the life she lived. She asked if she could borrow a pen. Just a pen. But when her fingers brushed mine, something shifted. She wasn't just beautiful. She was luminous. Daniel, the son of a mechanic, tall, lean, with honest blue eyes and hands roughened by work. A man who knew the weight of bills and the meaning of hard labor. I remember thinking, if she was fire, I was just a spark. But maybe that was enough. What started with a borrowed pen became stolen hours. Late-night coffee runs. Bella slipping away from glittering charity galas to sit with me on the hood of my dented car, laughing over greasy fries. Walks along the river, her heels dangling from her fingers as if she traded silk gowns for freedom itself. She loved the ordinary things I took for granted. The grease on my father's workbench, my mother's casserole on a Sunday night. Maybe that's why she kept coming back. In my world, no one cared about last names or inheritance. Just laughter. Just love. But every love story has a shadow. One evening, Camila Moreno, Bella's mother, found out. Her words were sharp, rehearsed like a weapon. "You will not see him again, Isabella. He is not one of us. Do not mistake infatuation for love." Her tears fell silently, but her silence cut deeper than words. That night, I lay awake, asking myself if her mother was right. Maybe I was stealing her future. Maybe love wasn't enough. But then Bella gripped my hand, eyes shining through tears. "Don't let go, Daniel. Please, don't let go." And I knew I couldn't. The Morenos didn't just disapprove. They declared war. Alejandro Moreno, her father, whispered through every social circle. "She's with a nobody, a mechanic's son." His words turned into rumors into humiliation. Every time I looked at her, I asked myself, was I stealing her destiny? Could love really stand against marble? Mansions and $1 billion legacy? But Bella was relentless. She met me under city lights, slipped notes inside library books, whispered promises into the night. One evening, sitting in my car as rain hammered the roof, she looked at me with trembling lips and said, "I'd trade every cent, every mansion, every designer dress, just to eat fries on your car hood again." Wanted to believe her, but fear clawed at me. "Bella, I can't give you what they can. I can't give you a life worthy of you." Her reply cracked the night open. "I don't need their approval, Daniel. I need you." And in her voice, for the first time, I heard not rebellion, but faith. We planned it quietly. No marble halls, no glittering chandeliers. Just a small chapel in my hometown, wooden pews, white lily, and a silence heavy with both fear and hope. Bella wore silk white, her curls framing her face like defiance turned into grace. I wore my only suit, my father's tie knotted with trembling hands. When I saw her walking toward me, all doubts melted. The girl of marble halls had chosen my humble chapel, and she chose me. The priest whispered blessings. Guests held their breath, and then the heavy doors slammed open. Alejandro and Camilla Moreno stormed in, thunder in their footsteps. Alejandro's voice split the silence. "This marriage ends, Mel." Gasps echoed. Bella froze, my chest locked with fear. In that moment, the entire world held its breath, waiting to see if love would bend or break. Bella stepped forward, silk gown shimmering like armor. Her voice shook, but her words cut like steel. "I've been your daughter all my life, but today I choose to be his wife. And nothing will change that," Camila gasped. Alejandro's fury thundered as he stormed out, his shadow lingering long after he left. But Bella turned back. Her hand found mine, her whisper fragile yet stronger than any mansion. "Always you." And together we spoke our vows. It wasn't the wedding of fairy tales. No grand halls, no applause. Just two stubborn hearts, standing against the world. And as I kissed Bella that day, I knew this wasn't the end of our story. It was only the beginning.